The Season 4 finale of Raising Kanan is just a few hours away. The South Side won't be the same after this, according to the caption that was posted on the Raising Kanan social media accounts when they shared the episode 10 trailer. This indicates that the Season 4 finale may be a series finale that permanently alters the South Side Jamaica Queens. The Thomases were a close-knit family in Season 1, which began in early 1991. They gathered at Lamont's Diner for weekly dinners. Unique was reputed to be the largest dealer on the South Side. Additionally, Pop and Snaps were retired at this time, so they weren't even mentioned. Furthermore, a lot has changed in the past 2 years as we get closer to the Raising Kanan Season 4 finale, which takes place in early 1993. The Thomas family is no longer as close as they once were to start. Since Season 2, they have not shared a family meal. Kanan's 2 closest friends have passed away. He discovered that Rock had been lying to him about his father's identity all of his life and that Malcolm Howard, a police officer, was the real one. And the Thomas family had changed after Kanan learned the truth in Season 2. A contributing factor is that at the end of Season 1, Rock asked Kanan to kill a man, Malcolm Howard, but at the end of Season 3, Rock smoked Howard directly in front of Kanan. And after sending Unique to jail at the end of Season 1, Rock has become the biggest dealer on the South Side for the past 2 years. Additionally, after Kanan discovered the truth in Season 2, the Thomas family had undergone a transformation. The fact that Rock asked Kanan to kill Malcolm Howard at the end of Season 1 but smoked Howard right in front of Kanan at the end of Season 3 is one contributing factor. Additionally, Rock has been the biggest dealer on the South Side for the past 2 years after putting Unique in jail at the end of Season 1. At the end of Season 2, we must also recall that Unique rescued Rock from the Italian hitters. To finance Kanan and Ronnie's business, Snaps and Pop, known as Bonnie and Clyde on the South Side, came out of retirement. However, since leaving retirement, they have been working hard and have a few bodies under their belts, so trying to hide their tracks could backfire. Therefore, there will be a significant event this episode that could potentially alter the lives of all of the main characters on the South Side, including Snaps and Pop, the Thomas family, and Unique. Season 5 of Raising Kanan will probably serve as a transitional season between Raising Kanan and Power Book Origins, which is one of the reasons why we might see a few of these characters removed from the board in the finale and the rest of their lives change going forward. Since Season 5 of Raising Kanan has already wrapped up filming and there has been no announcement regarding the confirmation or production of Season 6, it is anticipated that, although not yet official, Season 5 will be the show's last season. Origins was announced more than a year ago. Therefore, we can see some of the main characters, the Thomas siblings, Unique, Snaps, and Pop, being killed, possibly going to jail, or even someone fleeing New York and going on the run. The trailer for Episode 10 displays. Rock tells Unique that if her family is fair game, then so is his. They both have families. After that, it depicts Lulu driving, presumably aiming for Panessa. Remember that Unique told her not to return after moving Panessa and Jerome into an apartment uptown, away from the South Side. However, Panessa was discussing her mother's dialysis with Unique. This certainly wasn't brought up for no reason, and I believe Panessa will probably disobey Unique's instructions and be caught on the South Side by Lou. But don't forget what Unique told Panessa when he told her to stay in that apartment after moving her in. He assured her that he had already died and that he would not die again for neither Jerome nor her. Therefore, Unique might snap if Lou manages to use Panessa as a negotiating chip, but it probably won't be enough to get him to move. However, I don't think the Thomas family will eliminate Jerome or Panessa. However, they could scare them or get them to leave town with anything they do. And going forward, this would affect Uni's character. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.